You know that I feel good, doing things I never thought I could. Smiling in the mirror, I look good, like I should. I feel brand spanking new. I don't know about you, I feel good.
Hi, I'm Angel Ambrose, a class of 2026 setter from Houston, Texas. I'm a student of iSchool Premier High School with a 3.8 GPA. I train year-round to sharpen every part of my game, including setting, defense, hitting, and my all-time favorite, serving. My goal is to play college volleyball because I'm truly passionate about the sport, and I enjoy being able to help people on and off the court. Whether I'm coaching on the court or off, volleyball gives me that outlet. Here are some of my highlights in training sessions with my personal coaches, along with their assessments of my development and performance.
Hi, my name is Tara Cross Battle. I am a former USA Olympic volleyball player. I am currently part owner of Houston Juniors Volleyball Club. I'm also one of the head training coaches here at Houston Juniors, and I am a head coach of the top 16s team here at HJV. With me coaching Angel in skills like hitting, setting, and defense, what stand out to me the most was her setting. She has a strong approach, jumps high for her size, but seeing her set was the key for me to give her the direction of setting. She can hit. There's some difficulties in it with her hitting. A lot of it has to do with her size, unfortunately. So she has to do a lot in order to kind of overcome the height differential, which she's capable of doing. But what I saw her really shine in was in her setting ability. I would say as far as mental toughness goes, Angel is pretty tough. The more she's learning, the more I'm putting her through. And once we decided that setting was the way to go, I even told her today, now it's time to work.
Hi, I'm Coach Todd. I'm based out of Grindhouse Fitness and Strong Body Fitness, and I tailor in sports performance, CrossFit, and group and personal training. Well, I've been working with Angel Ambrose for about a year now, and I would say so far it's been a learning experience and it's been a great time with this high caliber athlete. I can just say that off the rip, she knows exactly what she's doing. When I try to implement something in there, she listens. It might take a chance or two, but when she gets it going, there is no stopping her. Her mindset and her standpoint as of right now that I feel like that will develop her as being a college athlete is, I think she's already beyond that freshman mindset. I think she's already developed to where she is a teammate already, to where she doesn't have to just come in and it's a new setting to her. She's already implemented a lot of skill set when it comes to that. But outside of athletic ability, I'm talking family oriented, which means teamwork oriented. She listens to coaches, and I'm not talking about just one, multiple, across the board. And she's gonna take in and draw, but she also gives back. She teaches the youth, which is very, very rare.
I told y'all.
So she is so dedicated to her sport that she is willing to pour her all into it, whether it be taking or giving. What stands out the most when it comes to leadership and her mindset is one that she is God-fearing and God-driven, which for the most part, being an adolescence is very hard.
Take a little time.
But I will say that due to her family and her father, instilling that, it actually has helped develop me to be a little bit more sound and humble when it comes to teaching her, because there's much more that she can teach me as well as we go throughout this journey of learning. So when it comes to her, I mean, she listens, and then she assesses. A lot of people just listen and take it and run with it, but she actually assesses what is needed. But she knows the difference of having discernment, right? If she knows that that's not good for her, she's gonna question me on it. She's gonna actually let me know, hey, let's talk about this, and we can go back and forward when it comes to that, as opposed to just being like, oh, well, he knows it, I don't. That's not how this works. It's always gonna be a give and take relationship, and that's probably the best thing when it comes to actual leadership, is to be able to learn from one another and not just be like, hey, this is what I say and this is how it goes.
Angel Ambrose from Behind the Net podcast.
Okay, Angel, after observing you after the sessions and then also seeing you during your training sessions, I've noticed that you're a very polished young lady in volleyball. You have a very dynamic top spin serve. You move very well. And most people, I'm sure they look at you, but they won't realize how high you jump. What are some areas that you notice that volleyball players nowadays struggle with in order to get to that level that I see you at?
Yes. Well, Coach, I would say in volleyball, they mainly struggle with moving their feet, like in passing from getting to this, getting to base, to back to getting to defense. They struggle with having that directional movement and having to be there fast. Like I'm here, I'm here, and also jumping higher and being more explosive. You don't see that a lot in volleyball. So that's some areas that I would say that us volleyball players can work on.
Okay, and how has Ambrose Athletics helped these young ladies get to where they need to be?
Well, I would say Ambrose Athletics helps young athletes improve in their volleyball skills by actually focusing on making sure that they get those details correctly. Like, this is how you want to move your feet. This is how you want to adjust your body. So when you get up, you're not taking your body out or you're not having a quick injury. So we like to work on those different things. So therefore the girls know, okay, this is how I'm supposed to do it. This is not how I'm supposed to do it. So therefore they can self-correct themselves when we are not there and they're having to be in that game and be on that court by themselves.
Okay.
And again, thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to meeting with you and winning some championships. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the court.
I love this dress, feeling this fresh. Even the mirror said yes, ain't no doubt. Impressed, bringing out